England's spinners, you have to be honest, have out-bowled India's spinners in this series so far. R. Ashwin is yet to get a fifer. What's gone wrong with the Indian spinners throughout this series?
For a start, I have to admit the inexperienced England spinners have definitely bowled better in this test match. And speaking about each spinner, I think Kuldeep has been a positive for India. Jadeja has been iffy. He's not been consistent. But yes, the person we spoke about, or rather want to speak about, and I know you want me to give an opinion on him, and rightfully so, is R. Ashwin. He's definitely not had his best series in India. It's not very often that you can go 4 test matches in India without an Ashwin fifer. Forget a fifer, a four-fer. And that tells you that he's not obviously bowling at his best. His rhythm has not been there. We still have probably 3 innings in this test series to go by. But at this point of time, you have to say the English spinners have done better than the Indian spinners overall in this series. And take into context how inexperienced they are. First time they're traveling to India. It's like a completely young medium pace or a fast bowling attack going to Australia and England and doing better than their fast bowlers. Doesn't happen very often, but must admit this series has been one such series where the English spinners at different points have looked slightly better than the Indian spinners. And is that a cause for concern? Not so much, because the series still India ahead, and everything put into context feels that the Indian spinners have done a decent job, but definitely their best bowler, their go-to bowler this series has been Jasprit Bumrah. And that is a little alarming, because you played on a couple of pitches which ate turn, and on a couple of good pitches which didn't have too much for the spinners at the start, but started spinning as the test went on. So yes, overall, to answer your question, it's definitely not been Ashwin at his best in this test series. And I'm sure, knowing him, his mind must be working overtime to show the world that he's a much better bowler.